the computers are dying. The ruined guys are here, and
everything is exploding.
You came to my house and overheated my
the ruined
computer.
the ruined guys aren't here yet. Please.
No, I was trying to do like the, you know that video? It's like the COD montage, and it's like, it's like that streamer, and she's like, the Earth is dying, the atom.
Yeah.
The
aliens aren't coming.
Yeah.
But we still have each other, and do you really need anything else? And it cuts to the fucking car.
Yeah. Welcome to Route 1 Podcast. Hi.
Welcome.
We brought him back to life. He was dead. Yep. He was killed off, but he is no longer dead. Welcome back, Marcus.
We almost killed Michael.
Honka. I almost died, but I'm alive.
We were going to kill Michael because his computer was taking too long to be functional. But we're here. What's up?
Yes.
What are we
There's
talking?
news.
There's news?
We got a lot of news.
I heard
the news is
you know the news, Brady.
We weren't recording when Knoxville was happening, so we have that information.
We've got Knoxville to talk about. We've got 2 new Pokemon to talk about.
True!
Well, 2 new Pokemon to talk about, and then, like, 5 new Pokemon that aren't going to be here for a little while, like the DLC guys.
My best friend Wakey Wakey.
Yeah, and then Ruination guys in VGC.
I'm getting really tired of these walking woke liberals.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
What did you say? Woke.
Walking
I just wish they would iron leave.
Iron leave.
Marcos came into the call and the first thing he said was like, woke Tucker Carlson be like...
No. It was... No, let's not repeat it.
Okay.
There's a lot of things that we can say on this podcast. That one was a little...
You don't want it on record?
Little too close. You know, a lot of Tucker Carlson fan fiction coming out of my mouth right there.
Mm-hmm. You think about Tucker Carlson often.
He thinks about...
Maybe a little too much.
He thinks about me.
Alright.
Concern.
What the fuck happened at Knoxville? I didn't watch. Did anyone watch?
I
No
barely watched. I've been so busy. Anyone else been busy in chat? Any other people crying and suffering?
I haven't gone to sleep before 2 a.m. like the past 5 days.
No! Marcos, please!
Shut the fuck up!
Before we started
I'm on
recording,
me grind!
And this is probably why my computer was exploding. But before we started recording, I had like 60 different Photoshop
Why did you not
tabs
close them?
I did, Ashley.
How much dedicated WAM do you even have, bro?
Bro, your computer,
Probably not a lot.
computer's like going overdrive because you have it open, and then you're like, oh, it's shutting it down, and the computer's like, oh, I don't have to process shit anymore, and then it exploded.
Yeah. You know what? There's a lot of toxic traits a person can have. I'm glad that one of the few that I managed to dodge is having like 1 million tabs open. What the fuck do you need 80 tabs for? Like, even on Photoshop, right? But like Google Chrome, I've walked into someone's house and they have like 19 Google Chrome tabs. Brother, you haven't opened up 4 of those. You haven't opened up more than 4 of those in like a week. You just keep this running. I hate you.
I open them up. I Google the Pokemon. I slap them in the thumbnail, and I do that on repeat 12 times in one day, Marcos. That's what I'm doing with that many Google tabs. Fuck you.
Maybe you should drop some clients, bro. Maybe drop some clients.
Listen, man.
I'm gonna use it later. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna use this tab later. It's the same vibes as like someone who walks into the kitchen, gets the butter out to like put on some toast, and then leaves it on the bed.
I hate it. I hate people who leave out butter.
And then the
Put your butter away.
Leave it on the
I'm in a pandemic.
They fucking leave it on the chopping board or like whatever. They leave it in the kitchen. They leave the knife with the butter on it, and it's dirty, and they don't even put it in the sink or anything. They just fucking leave it.
I hate it so much.
I'm gonna use it later, guys. I'm gonna use it later. Trust. I may never use it.
Get your money up, not your funny up.
I can't do the noise.
I can't do the noise either, but that's why I got Google tabs open. Why do I have 90 million Google tabs open? Because I'm about my money, bro.
You have been going crazy with it.
Gonna have to need that money soon.
Marco's been going crazy with it too.
Go crazy with the what?
Like contacts. Y'all know people, like so many people.
Oh, true.
Who do I know?
Oh,
You did a collab with Hoodlum Callum.
Oh, I didn't.
That wasn't me.
Never mind.
That was my guy, Orcos.
That was Borukos. My daughter.
Wow.
My daughter Borukos.
Mm-hmm.
She's a lot like me, just less entertaining and with much less plot that matters.
Yeah.
And also,
So
this is completely unrelated to Borukos, but I just found out, like, I'm like, you know, I hate Naruto. Like, I don't like Naruto. But then I'm like, Boruto, like, if they're gonna make a sequel, it's gotta be good. Like, if they're, like, doing a sequel to Naruto, like, Naruto has to be good to someone. So I look into Boruto just to see, because it's, like, a modern gen anime.
Mm-hmm.
And it is 95% filler, like, no exaggeration. You can finish the whole canon show in 4 hours.
Damn.
That's
Okay.
funny.
That's
Boruto, incredibly mid. I'm with you on that. Naruto, peak. I don't want to hear it.
So you are both Naruto and also Vegeta, Michael. And Marcos
Yeah, okay.
is
Well,
Boruto now.
I don't want to be Vegeta
Oh, okay,
or
never
Naruto,
mind.
honestly.
Never mind.
But you are.
Speaking of anime podcast now.
Yeah, we
Put
were
out
talking
a controversial tweet the other day. First time Michael's ever agreed with me on the timeline. I do not care for Sanji. Just no context. Just I do not care for Sanji.
I don't know anything about him, but I know that he is liked.
He
So.
treats women weird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Who?
Yeah, no, Sanji from One Piece.
Is that the cook?
Blonde hair guy.
Yeah, the cook.
Don't let him cook.
I know what you're thinking. Someone might be, the Prince of Whole Cake Island, who is part cyborg in his genetics, and he's a clone, and he has such a deep character arc.
What the fuck?
You know, he lost his mother, but you know he's slowly regaining like the love of his sister as they like learn to go through these troubling times in their lives because his father's evil. He's such a complex character, and I'm like, yeah, the cook.
The cook.
I
don't consume
One Piece is crazy. Yeah, me neither. I have been tried to multiple times by including Marcos.
I don't consume anime. I was talking about this.
Yeah, honestly, I don't really consume anime either. The more I think about it, Michael and I are like manga readers.
We are. I don't know when it happened either, because it was like I
When you
liked
got sick
anime.
of
I
watching
liked
it?
anime a lot.
I got sick of watching it.
I think it was when I wanted to watch more of it, but it wasn't out yet, and I was like, "Fuck, let me just." And it's not half the time. It's not even anime. It's somebody recapping the manga.
Yeah,
That's like talking about it in a YouTube video. That's what I do.
well, no, I actually read it.
I mean, I'll read it sometimes.
What you do is
Persona
It's
fan
tragic.
vibes.
What I do is heresy and debauchery. Yeah, dude. I am the Persona fan of anime. That's crazy. I've never
Persona fan
read
of anime is a crazy sentence.
Oh, wait. You know,
Jujutsu Kaisen, bro. I don't know
of
shit about that
Persona
show, but I know the ending.
fans and like not actually reading and stuff, right? I have a new least favorite type of person.
Oh no.
Who's that?
Pokemon fans.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
New?
The ones new, yes. So the other day I was on Twitter, reading people.
Well, your first mistake was being on
that-
Twitter.
Yeah, that was the first mistake. Reading about people being upset that Walking Wake is a retcon of the Burning Tower thing.
Is
And
it?
I'm like, it's not.
I was
it's not,
talking
and I've
about
been trying to
finish your story. I was talking about the possible origin of Burning Wake in a call the other day. Continue.
Yeah. So it's a lot more simple than people think it is, and it fucking pisses me off. This is gonna be angry Marcos episode. I'm in a bad mood today. All right, and it fucking pissed me off that Pokemon fans will claim to be Pokemon fans, and not only not read like the books in the game, because I can understand that. Like it's an item, you don't have to read it. But when Arvin tells you that Paradox Pokemon aren't from the past or future, you should at least fucking read the text on screen.
Wait, they're not?
They're not. They're not real. They're not real Pokemon. They didn't exist before, like, I don't know, like since before Heath.
It's like an alternate universe thing, right?
No, not even.
Never mind. I am misinformed.
All right, so this is all like implied between like different like things that happen in the game and like some descriptive text. But basically the running theory that we have is that terrestrialization is somewhat similar, like terrestrialization energy can sort of like bring the dreams of people to reality.
Okay.
And
where is
if
that?
you
Okay.
like
so that answers what my question was.
So if
what
you
I was
look
gonna
at
ask
the
was,
Scarlet book and the Violet book, there's some important things to keep in mind. And I'll put the last piece of evidence at the end that is kind of damning in this direction. But if you look at the Scarlet book and the Violet book's depictions of Iron Dreads and Great Tusk, looks nothing like them.
Yeah.
Looks nothing like it's like a sketch, right?
Yeah, because it's supposed to be like taken from someone like seeing it in the wild, and then it's rough.
Yeah. So the thing is, that's like it's what a fantastical creature. It's kind of weird. So that's like big, But the other thing, the page that has the Paradox Suicune on it, straight up big bold letters, the biggest letters in the page, the top, the title, an imagined Pokemon. A drawing of a fantastical Pokemon as envisioned by our sketch artist. The size and ferocity of this strange Pokemon that dwell in Area Zero's lower reaches tickled the artist's imagination, prompting him to sketch what other species might inhabit these depths might look like.
I didn't even know that. That's neat, actually.
Yeah, that's literally right there, right?
So this also tracks because what my question was like, isn't at the end of the game like Sada going to the past or like Turo going to the future? But
yeah, but they mention like they're just like living their dream, basically. Right?
Yeah, exactly, because that's their dream, right? And that's also why they're able to throw a Pokeball up into the thing and it comes down with something else, right? It's because you're right, that's not the past or the future, that's their dream.
Yeah, and
interesting.
The biggest damning piece of evidence of this is
the fact that they're not the same.
Well, no, the damning piece of evidence of this is we just had a game. We literally just had a game within the same production cycle of this game, right? Legends Arceus. We see what Pokeballs look like 100 years ago. Amoonguss is straight up in the Pokedex. They say Amoonguss evolved to look like a Pokeball.
Oh.
Brute Bonnet looks like a fucking Pokeball.
Yeah, he still looks like a Pokeball.
Before Pokeballs existed.
Yeah.
Now so that's why they're a paradox, is because it's our current interpretation of a Pokeball.
Yes, it's a guy's dream of what an Amoonguss would look like if he was some cool. It's all the paradox Pokemon are just scientists OCs.
Okay, that's actually kind of neat.
So
I like
know
that.
what else? You want to know the biggest thing that pissed me off that people didn't fucking read? The item description for the Violet book is a dubious sci-fi magazine.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this.
It's
let me
fictional.
ask you. This is all very interesting knowledge that I'm hearing for the first time, and I believe you. But what I want to know is your personal opinions on what the fuck you think the DLCs are going to be about then, because aren't we they're supposed to be about like terrestrializing and like Area Zero and like more lore about the game. So like, what do you think?
It's gonna clear it up. Like the second one is about the turtle, and the turtle is like the terrestrialization source. Like it's the Necrozma. It's the
I bet it's what fucked up Area Zero.
Right? And the turtle is able to change its type, is my assumption, because why the fuck else would it have all those typings on it?
Yeah.
Protean,
I think that they're
going
to explain that terrestrialization is the ability for like dreams to come true. Because why the fuck would it send you to the future and change your type? A Pokemon can wish to be a different type, and it becomes that type. You can't actually go to the future, and Paradox Pokemon only show up in Area Zero.
I like that because it kind of fits in with the theme of the game of all of the characters, like, it's finding your treasure, right? But their treasure is what they want. Their, like, desires, their wishes.
Yeah, and you want, no, that's literally the theme of the game. Yeah, and also there's another page in the book, A Phantom Memory. During our exploration of Area Zero's depths, I, Heath, strayed from the team and was later found unconscious. When awoken, I could only recall speaking with someone in an unfamiliar place, as if in a dream. I was found holding the page shown here. The handwriting is my own, but I have no memory of this. And it's a bunch of hexagons. Like in the next page, he mentions the world turtle. It's all dreams.
Whoa! He mentions the world turtle in the next one because that's the
he draws the world turtle.
Here's the coolest shit, right? Is that the region Paldea? It looks like that turtle.
Yeah.
It's just
what if the turtle dreamed up the whole region?
Whoa, dude.
Yeah. So the reason I got really pissed off with that is because there are still people saying, nope, it's literally just a retcon. Stop trying to think it's deeper than it is. Look, it's not deeper than it is. It's as deep as the game fucking tells you it is, which they straight up tell you these are not real Pokemon. Arvin has multiple points in the game where he points out, yeah, these things don't fucking make sense.
Yeah.
Why would every Pokemon become a robot in the future? That's not how evolution works.
No, you're valid for that. I thought it was... I like the idea of it being conceptual, what Pokemon could look like in the future or past, because people do that now, conceptual evolution.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like... I mean, you think about it, Sandy Shocks doesn't really make much sense, right?
Yeah.
He's a magnet.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, magnets existed in the past because magnetized rocks, but he's a human conception of what a magnet is.
Yeah.
And that makes Screamtail hilarious because it's literally some scientist's dark and fucked up OC. Like you wouldn't stand a chance in my brain, and this is what normal Jigglypuff looks like for me.
And then, like, I suppose we're already doing spoiler stuff. I guess like the stuff with Soda and Turo, like the AI one.
What do you mean spoiler stuff? The game came out 6 months ago.
Came out 6 months ago.
That's valid. That's valid, bro.
He just like me for real.
Not 6 months ago, but November, which was...
Bro, all the snow melted near me.
Like
fucking...
4 or 5 months ago.
Well, okay, so that makes sense, right? Because, like, Sada and Turo, they wanted to have a lab partner that was just like them. They dreamt of having someone that was just like them. So the AI only working there makes so much sense, and then the time machine also being their dream. Yeah,
and they also straight up say humans don't have the capacity to make AI as smart as me.
Yeah,
that fucking turtle did.
Yeah, the turtle. Well, it wasn't even technology; you just made it. He's magic.
Yeah.
So it's like making dreams reality.
Okay, so that I think answers what the fuck's going on in DLC 2 with the turtle. Right, we'll hear more about this kind of stuff.
DLC 1.
What those monkeys, bro?
Can I say
what are we doing with these?
Can I say my one note that I had about the whole burn tower thing? Because we were talking about it, and I didn't know about this, and I don't think anyone else in the call knew about this. But knew about like the dream thing, the fact that they're dreams and they're concept Pokemon, not real. My assumption was that, things evolved from lizards. This was just proto, whatever the fuck turned into Suicune. Whatever Pokemon died in Burn Tower may not have been a Vaporeon, it may have just been a different Pokemon that was a distant relative to this dinosaur guy.
Well, the Vaporeon...
And now I'm gonna call you dumb.
Vaporeon...
Get ready.
Wow.
Flareon and...
Dumb.
Oh, okay. The Vaporeon, Flareon, Jolteon. Stuff has always been like a theory. It's never been like fully confirmed, I don't think. But yeah.
That's not a theory, it's a folktale which isn't confirmed within the canon.
But I like it. I like that, and I love Wakey Wakey. I will only call it Wakey Wakey. It's my best friend now.
It's time for school.
So here's one thing that I'm gonna say, because I meant to say it on this, and I don't want to get too far away from it. In terms of the drawing in that book, right, compared to the new Pokemon that we got, Iron Leaves and Walking Wake, everyone and their mom is like, they look so different from the ones in the book. Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah,
you want to know what my theory is? One, it fits with the imaginated thing, right? Two, they have traits of all three of them on there. We get this update that we just got with the two guys, Walking Wake and Iron Leaves, and we got two more updates in this game's life cycle, right? With the two DLCs. My bet, DLC 1, we get Paradox Entei and Paradox Terrakion.
I actually...
No. Paradox Raikou, Paradox Terrakion.
I had that theory too. I'm thinking that the reason they're not VGC legal yet is because this is like the Gen 9 equivalent of Galarian Slowpoke.
Yeah.
Where it isn't legal in the game.
but they all will be once.
Yeah.
Once
Well,
they come
Slowpoke
out.
was illegal because it was Galarian, but this one doesn't have a dex number, so like it won't have a dex number until the DLC.
Yeah.
When we get
and then
the expanded
DLC
dex.
and then DLC 2 drops when we get Paradox. What is it? Cobalion and then Entei.
Yeah,
at the
I
end.
really
Yeah,
like
something
that because it fits with, like, we've done this before with the Kanto birds, and I really like the idea of revisiting past legendary trios instead of just new Pokemon. You know, Pokemon has a problem with just making new forms of past things and going, guys, look at how cool this is. But I like the Paradox forms just
This is a cool
because
way to do
they're
it, yeah.
so different. And especially like the Kanto birds, or the Galar birds, I should say, they were completely different design-wise, and I really, really like that. So, you know, it's not like Landorus, Therian, and then the normal one, like, where all the GDs look the same, and now they look like an animal, you know? I feel like this is a little bit more creative than that, and I like that. Except for Iron Leaves. They made it a goat. That is a robot. Good job, guys.
I think
I'm
that
not- yeah, no
Iron
cap,
Leaves
Iron
suffers
Leaves
from
does look
suffers from
tragic.
future paradox syndrome.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they could have, at least they made it green, you know?
I think the reason that it like fails to look cool is because Virizion already looked dumb as hell.
What? Frisian looks so
Yeah.
cool. What do you mean?
Look, you put it next to Cobalion,
Okay.
Keldeo, and Terrakion, and you're telling me Virizion looks comparatively cool at all.
That's fair. My favorite thing about it is that it looks like it has like high boots and a little kerchief around its neck, and I think that's cute. But besides that, I could see your point. Fair enough.
I
Fair enough.
still wonder what those monkeys are.
Okie dokie.
Only one of them is a
Yeah.
monkey.
Monkey Dory.
They all look like monkeys to
It
me.
is a bird, a
Even the
monkey, and a
bird. I don't know how
dog,
to
brother.
explain it.
How?
Yeah, shout out to what's that shit called? Momotaro, the Japanese story. That's where
Oh
they're all
yeah,
based
because
on.
they're all based on Momotaro. I didn't recognize what you were talking about until someone said Peach, and I was like, oh, I'm so white. But
Peach Boy. Yeah,
but they're so cool. I love them. I hate their names.
they go fight demons. So the fact that we're going to an island, and the main guy, the mask guy, is called Ogre Paw.
Yeah,
or some
yeah,
shit
he's
like
a
that.
little demon guy.
That is cool.
That is neat. I like that.
That thing might turn devious.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be like a nice little cute baby, and then it puts on the mask and it becomes all very evil. That's what it seems like.
Yeah. Well, we had those in the trailer. It was like what are they called? Superhero masks or something
Yeah.
like that for each of the new guys: Pheasantipity, Monkey Dory, and Okie Dogie.
Okie
Okidogi.
dokie.
I just want to say, Okidogi is literally a Shiba Inu making it the Buff Doge meme.
Wait, you're right. It's in like the
Powerful.
same post.
Yeah, it's literally Buff Doge.
That's good. I like that a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, so Okidogi.
Mhm.
I think they're all gonna be poison type, by the way.
Poison Trio?
Actually, my
think
thought
it's a
was
poison trio.
my thought was like they look all dark type, but actually we already have a dark type quartet. So
Yeah, we have a Dark Quartet. They wouldn't give us a ton more.
Mm.
But I think they're all right. You know how like
Sure.
all the Galarian birds were like flying and like a type trio.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, if we look,
I was
at
thinking
them,
like that. Yeah,
If we look
like
at them,
fighting
let me look at-
psychic and then something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Fighting
think
psychic, flying, something
Okidogi
like that.
will be. I think they're all gonna be part poison. They just scream poison to me because they all have like the purple
yeah.
scarf or like thing.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna be flying poison for Pheasantipity, dark or fighting poison for
Okie Dogie.
Okidogi, and what's the last one? Monkey Dory.
Monkey Dory.
Monkey Dory.
That one might be psychic.
Yeah.
And my running theory, I think we have another prankster trio.
Ooh.
Frank's the
Surely not.
poison
No.
type.
My idea is that their abilities are going to be some kind of like form changing abilities because those superhero masks, bro. You know they've got new forms. You know they're gonna like do
What
some
if
cool
this
shit.
is the new form?
What do you mean?
Nah.
What if Okidogi is the big form, and its previous form that you have to like, you know, it's like form change ability like changes it from? What if it's like the tiny Cheems?
Okay, that
Shut
would
up.
be awesome conceptually. I think they get cooler from what they are now.
Wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean like I wish they'd get cooler personally.
Okay,
Like,
surely,
if
surely,
Monkey
by the
Dory
way,
wins Worlds, I will quit Pokemon.
I want him
surely,
to win
surely
Worlds.
they don't.
Monkey Dory
Surely
looks
they
like he
don't
owns
give
an air
us-
fryer.
Surely they don't give us another like a fourth dark grass type in Ogerpon, by the
I
way,
think
right? Surely.
that they should, because it would be really funny.
No, I think Ogerpon isn't going to be dark. I think he's actually going to be grass steel.
That'd be kind of cool.
Why
That'd be-
steel?
Yeah, like that.
Because the
Moss.
mask looks kind of steel.
Yeah.
I guess. I figured it's wood. A wooden.
It's a
You want to know what I hope?
steel teal.
I hope that its ability is just like a renamed disguise,
That would be cool, actually. I would like another disguise.
or like
Pokemon.
Ice Face, but like
oh wait,
know.
yeah, like it
Well,
you hit him and then his mask falls off.
yeah. I'm gonna name
That'd
it
be
Future.
cool. I
gonna
think
name
that
it
thing
Future,
is
dude.
mask off. Fucking mask off. I think that thing might be a demon. Cause like, I mean, what was our counterpart to that in
Urshifu.
Sword and Shield? Yeah, it was fucking Urshifu, bro.
Oh.
That thing might be evil.
Oh no.
That thing might be demonic.
I'm. I don't know. I'm excited.
Like, cause they are kind of forced to be made good to incentivize buying the DLC. So
I guess that's
Yeah,
true. Yeah.
in the same way that like the EV resetter's definitely gonna be in DLC.
Please, I need
Yeah.
that back so bad. I'm begging. Something that I am interested in is that, like, so the first DLC we're going to an island that's obviously Japan inspired, and then the other DLC we're going to like this floating alternate, like
it's
other school.
It's a school just off the shore.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, like, I bet that one will be, because currently on the map we have a grayed out area that we can't access. I
Yeah.
bet the like island place will be in the ocean somewhere. But I wonder if
Yeah.
we'll be like taken off the map to like a new mini map for the first layer, which I kind of like that.
I'd imagine. If we look at the map, so with the first DLC or with both DLCs, you're able to take the train there, right?
Mhm.
What equivalent do we have? I'd imagine. Actually, no. You know what?
Squawkabilly.
You know what it would be?
Hmm.
There's a whole bunch of speedboats over by the fish market.
Oh, true.
oh, that's cool.
They don't even have to try that hard. They can just add an NPC
Who like
who will just be like, "I'll take you there."
yeah.
And then it'll end up being the same thing where like you push the map to the left a little bit, and then it'll swoop over to the new area.
Mhm.
You
Yeah,
wanna fly there?
that makes sense.
Interesting.
I'm excited for that, but also like I don't know, because I've been so busy. It was weird because in Sword and Shield I was so like, oh my god, give me something new. But because I've been so busy, I feel so behind on VGC, so it's like, slow down, please. I don't know what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
no, I'm with you on that.
I really
I've
hope
missed
these
the
guys.
last like 2 months worth of ranked.
Yeah, I hope these guys don't become legal before Worlds.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't remember. I mean,
well, will we get them after Worlds, don't we?
oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh yeah, August.
Yeah, these
Didn't
come
it
out in
say
the
August?
fall.
Mhm.
No, these
Oh,
come out in the
fall?
fall.
Oh yeah, that's fine then. That's fine.
Yeah.
Because I remember the last time we had DLC, it came out the same summer of that the game came out. Like because the game came out in November
Mhm.
and the DLC came out in June.
Yeah.
So is the implication that the DLC's big?
I don't know. I think it will. I mean, the battle facility could be just the battle facility. It could just be a room.
I would kill
Wait.
for a battle.
But the,
facility,
What do
please.
you mean battle facility?
Well, I'm
Yeah,
guessing
what's
like the school.
They show
The school.
Yeah, the school.
The-
The school is like very
Oh.
clearly like our battle tower.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to be a
Okay,
battle
I see.
tower. It seems like they're going to have their own like secondary Elite Four because there were like 4 main students that were shown. So that'll be neat. But that's definitely going to be focused on battling. There's probably some way to earn LP and whatnot. Spend LP. Maybe new tutors. Ooh, that'd be neat.
I miss Peony.
Well, I like that we have 2 new like core characters
Mhm.
to the story. That's kind of cool because they it's not like how Clara and Avery were just for DLC 1, and then we got like Peony's daughter
Mhm.
or whatever
Yeah.
her name was in the second DLC. It's like we get 2 new dudes. I don't remember their names at
Yeah,
all,
I don't either.
but they're part of the story of the first DLC and the second DLC.
Oh, are
So,
they?
yeah,
I didn't notice that.
Honestly,
That's neat.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
the biggest disappointment with Sword and Shield DLC was the because we had the battle tower and like that was like the thing that you did, right?
Mhm.
And then they had the Galar Grand Tournament, which was like there was no reason to play that. Oh, you get to fight
There
next
really
to
wasn't,
Sword
yeah.
Word. Yay.
Yeah. It was neat, and then it was like, yeah.
Yeah.
DLC 1 of Sword Shield was cool.
Mhm.
DLC 2, the world was cool.
The Dynamax raid
But,
adventures
like,
were great.
the-
It gave you something to do with friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are fun.
Like when I think of Sword and Shield's map, I can't see it without the bottom and like the
Mhm.
island.
Yeah,
You know, what I'm
like
saying?
I spent
Like,
more. You know what's funny? I spent more gameplay hours in the Crown Tundra, but I almost never walked around the Crown Tundra after I beat like the story part. Like, did you ever walk around the Crown Tundra?
I did because I thought it looked cool.
Nope.
I never went back. I like only went to that one area, the raid den. I never explored the Crown Tundra again after I did everything. In fact, I still haven't done some things. I don't have a Regigigas in that game yet.
I don't either, but
Oh,
you have
me
to
too, I don't
trade.
think,
You have
yeah.
to trade Mons over for that, so I feel like
We
that's.
should go back and do that.
maybe I did.
You
Wait,
know
no,
what?
I probably
That'd
did.
be a fun group project. Let's go back and finish everything in Gen 8.
Yeah,
Because we have 4 people here. Everything that we need to do.
just getting Regigigas would be crazy for me.
Yeah. Also, I have big news.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
I
until
purchased a Solgaleo and Lunala edition 3DS XL.
yo.
And it will be arriving here Monday. And on Monday after work, I am just going to buy every Pokemon game, throw it on there, and update them. Because the biggest thing no one's talking about is when the eShop goes down, the patches for the games that make them run well will also be gone.
I should go through my
Oh,
games and
God.
update them all,
Uh-oh.
huh?
yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah,
Hey,
When does that happen? When does the
28th.
eShop go down?
like right after the regional.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because I need to do
Or
that.
actually, 26, I think.
Oh
So
no, it might have already
sooner rather than
begun.
later.
So
It's not gone.
for some reason, specifically Fire Emblem Fates Revelations, which was a third path when Fire Emblem tried to do the Pokemon thing and make 2 different versions. They had a third path that you could only do digital unless you bought the special edition cartridge, which I didn't get because GameStop fucked me over. Anyway, you could only get it digitally, and for some reason, they're taking that down earlier than the rest of the eShop.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
why.
know why.
to get you to
Emblem
buy
moment.
it. They're like, hey, don't wait. Also, I'm going to be buying all the virtual console games.
Yeah.
right.
Basically,
Those are cool.
I'm going to have
I
like
should
a
do that too.
3DS that is literally just, this is the Pokemon 3DS.
Yeah, same.
And I'm getting the 3DS XL specifically because I talked to
Oh.
Sebastian, who's like a console collector.
Oh,
And I
he's got a
asked
lot
him,
of them,
yeah, I asked him, I said like, hey, what's like the sturdiest DS build? Or like 3DS build. He goes, you need the new 3DS XL. Don't get the 2DS.
Yeah.
The hinge on that's really
Yep.
weak. It's always moving. I'm like, yeah, I know. Like mine's already like wiggly. He's like, yeah, so get one and make sure you get one that you like. I'm like, okay, Solgaleo Lunala edition.
I have the
Yeah.
one with the Pokeball button on it that does nothing, but it's a pressable button, and it's very fun.
That's the 2DS XL.
Oh, well, the hinges are broken for me. It works just fine.
Well, it's not broken for me. It's just doesn't feel nice.
Yeah.
I've got the first model of the 3DS.
Yeah, same. I still have that. The Pokeball one was given to me as a
That's all I
gift,
got.
but I still have my old pink 3DS. It's got stickers. It's got like, what do I have on here? I have a
I'm
Mawile
pretty
keychain and
sure-
a Yveltal keychain when I played Sun and Moon.
I'm pretty sure that I've got every Pokemon game on that. What are there? There's XY. There's
Oras.
Sun Moon,
Both
Oras.
Sun Moons.
uh,
That's
Also,
it.
get Demaris.
Ultra Sun Moon.
Get Demaris.
Yes! PSA to everybody.
Yeah, don't lock yourself out of.
Yeah,
acronyms.
download the
That
Pokemon
Yeah.
Sun and Moon demo. Just download it.
Yeah, well, I'm actually buying a physical copy of all the games to have a collection,
Mm.
but I'm gonna be
That's cool, too.
installing all the updates.
Yeah.
On the.
But you want to download the demo still, because if you don't download
Yeah.
that demo, you cannot get Ash Greninja, and you get it by just playing through the demo, and then you can put that Ash Greninja into bank.
Yeah.
There was nothing past Ultra Sun Moon, right?
No.
No.
I also-
What about the virtual consoles?
Wait,
'Cause I got-
wait.
In terms of like,
Metroid Prime Federation Force.
What?
Is that so you can hack it or whatever? Like that's like the.
No, that's
No,
Pokemon Picross.
No. Metroid Prime Federation Force is just a very slept-on game in
Ah.
the Metroid Prime series
okay.
that I think a lot of people don't appreciate the way
Oh.
that they should.
Oh, fuck, there was another thing. There was another Pokemon
What were
related
the
thing that's
virtual
gone from my
consoles?
brain now.
I've got Red and I've got Crystal virtual consoles. That should be
yeah.
enough, right? Because that's they all make it
Something
those,
I
but-
do want to say is that I know that Pokemon Bank is going to be free, but you do still need to have it downloaded. So, just to download it, you don't have to pay for anything when you download the application. Download Pokemon Transporter and download Pokemon Bank. Because once they're available for free, you can just log into them without having to pay for a subscription. The download itself is free, is what I'm trying to say. Do that, because once the eShop shuts down, you won't be able to have any way to get it, and then there's no way to take Pokemon from pre-Switch era into Switch era.
Also Dream Radar.
Yes,
Dream
that's
Radar.
what I was thinking of! Dream Radar!
We should get a list. We need a list.
Yes, I did actually play for one of my Thunderuses that I used in Sword and Shield. I got it through Dream Radar. Because I wanted a Defiant one, and I didn't have any ability patches because I was broke, and so I thought, rather than grind it out in Sword and Shield, like get the crystals and shit to pay for an ability patch, I got one from Dream Radar.
That's legit.
It is legit.
I'm pretty sure that I don't need anything from older gens of Pokemon. I think on a Switch with home, I think I have every available Pokemon.
Michael be like, I don't need nothing.
Well, I might need
up,
something.
man.
I just don't think I need anything.
Shut up, man.
Marcos, thank you
shut
for bringing
up.
that up,
No,
because I actually have a lot of 3DS games that I haven't opened. Shut up! There's a lot of 3DS games I haven't opened in a while, so I don't know if they have updates. So I will check that.
It's like, let's just go through, have a run through of like, get all the stuff that you want.
Open them
and
again.
Make sure they all have the updates. Make sure they have everything, and then you should be good. You know what? Alternatively,
I think
alternatively, you could do a really easy thing that you could do to your 3DS right now.
Hey, did you know?
It's pretty. Did you know it's actually kind of easy to do? It's custom firmware on your 3DS. Just honestly,
it is actually very simple.
It is very good, and you can avoid all of this by literally just doing that.
Okay, yes, but for people who play legit,
I don't know how to do that.
I can teach you if you would like.
Custom firmware doesn't keep Pokemon Home up any longer.
It doesn't?
No.
Okay, so you still need to download Pokemon Home from the eShop.
Pokemon
Bank. It doesn't keep it. Bank. I mean, like, all it does is make it so you like don't have to like. I don't know what the fuck does that do for you actually. Now I'm thinking about Brady. What is your point?
Okay, so with custom firmware, you can download whatever Pokemon game you want.
Oh, okay.
There is also something neat is that,
still do that.
you can inject any ROM you want as a virtual console. And doing that, if you do it right, there's like some setting you can do. You can make it so that any virtual console Pokemon game, from Gen 1 to 2, you hook up to it is compatible with Bank. So I have a ROM hack of Crystal that lets you catch every Pokemon, and I made it so that's compatible with Bank. So
that's pretty cool. That sounds like
it's pretty neat. So that is a thing you can do. I don't think it works with Gen 3 and beyond, but you can inject Gen 3 games.
Yeah. So the GameCube GBA game, like Virtual Console doesn't work with Pokemon Bank, but like, my point being is like, there isn't an urgency to like download the games and update them because you can just download them off the internet.
But the updates, how do you get the updates?
You can get them online.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know you could do that. Well,
that sounds like too much work.
For people playing legit, listen to Marcos. For people who don't care, listen to Brady. Listen to me. Also, download custom firmware. It's actually pretty convenient. Yeah. I mean, it sounds convenient.
I made that video yesterday. I made that video yesterday talking about the fucking Ruinous Pokemon, and the title was like VGC is.
I did see that thumbnail, and I looked at it, and I thought, man's gonna get so many comments. I'm so excited for you.
Well, I only got one comment that was like, negative, and it was this guy, and he goes, "VGC is ruined," in like quotations, like quoting my title, and he goes, "You guys already all hack. Verlus's Retini's the only one that cares about the game. Like honestly, like it's so sad that you guys are even complaining about new Pokemon."
Oh.
He didn't get it.
I'm literally just like, the Ruinous Pokemon, dude.
Right.
And he goes, "Yeah, I get the joke, but it doesn't matter. Like, you guys all ruined the game. No wonder VGC's dying."
Okay.
And I'm like, we have 800 people in tournaments. That's literally 3 times like the attendance in 2019.
Sometimes you like look at someone's opinion and you think like it's so absurd and ridiculous that you want to just like sit down and ask them why you think that.
When he says VGC's dying, that isn't even
that's
an
not
opinion.
even true.
That's just called like delusion.
Yeah.
I want to get this guy in a box and pick his brain. What's he doing?
I want to get this guy in a box and put a bunch of pebbles and shake it around.
Wow.
Oh my god. What I want to say.
I thought you were gonna say put him in a box and like conduct a research study.
Yeah,
that's right.
Make him go through mazes and shit.
I mean that too.
Make him go through mazes.
At the end, he gets a fully legit bred Pokemon. What I want to know...
Have fun, idiot.
Yeah.
I say throwing the cheese at the end of the maze.
What do you want to know, Ash?
I don't think there's anyone who has this opinion that watches this podcast, but just in case, if you are someone who is a die-hard fucking genning is terrible, it's awful for the game, you can't doing it is just bad. I want to know how genning has personally affected you to the point...
And your family.
Yeah, and your family. To the point where you are upset when other people do it. Because that's something I don't understand. For someone to show up and say, it's ruining the community, it's ruining the game. Why is it ruining the game? Are you having less fun because you battled someone with genned Pokemon? How did you know? How did that even make a difference? Because it doesn't. Like,
How did you
I do not
know?
understand how they come to this conclusion of it makes the game worse when there is no difference besides time they spend training. And I don't know. I just don't get it.
They were 252 special attack choice specs Goldengo. Do you know how long it would take somebody to get Goldengo with all of those things on it? They are obviously
It
hacking.
took me 20
Rough
minutes
my
with
brother in
vitamins.
Christ, my brother in Christ, you suck at this video game if that is your justification as to why you are losing to one of the
And when
most
you're sitting
popular
around
Pokemon
and you
ever.
want to know if there's fun, well, grinding takes too long. You know why? You know why we gen? Because grinding takes too long.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
Yeah, no, I have all of my
One
Pokemon.
flex I have for VGC.
No, yeah, I want
My
to.
one
That's
flex.
my problem, Marcos. Is that I prefer breeding my Pokemon because I like nicknaming them. I don't know. It feels more authentic to me personally. That's something I like. But I'm out of money in this game, so I have no way to EV train or terrestrialize Pokemon unless I ask Brady or someone else to do it for me. You see, he's been mean to me all day, guys.
What?
He is. He's literally bullying.
You
What's going on?
didn't know this, but when you
You
guys
didn't
were in the
mention?
other channel, like alone, he was making fun of me,
Yeah.
and it was really mean.
Wow.
And then he said to me,
Wow.
and then he said to me, "You're
I
not
think
going to tell anyone
Mike-
about this." And then I started crying
Yeah.
because I was so sad about it.
Wow.
literally, when you guys left, Ash started like whistling, and I went, "Shut the fuck up!"
No, I was
oh my
doing a
god,
popping
I hate
noise.
you.
wrong with you?
And then I went, no, and then I went, and when they come back, you don't say a word about it.
I'm glad she spoke up. No, what the hell?
I thought it was a funny bit. I thought it was a pretty funny bit.
She's getting owned today. What the fuck?
I was just doing popping sounds.
Wow.
No, I'm gonna-
Marcos
no.
wasn't lying at the beginning of the episode. He's swinging on everybody.
Yeah, no. I was trying
good,
to
bro?
I was trying to do like some kind of interpretation of like being like, I don't know, imagine Bill Gates walks up to you and spits on you and you're like, "Are you Bill what the fuck, man?" He's going to go, "No one's ever going to believe you," and then walks away.
This is happens. Never meet your heroes, kids. Never meet your heroes.
I thought the same shit.
Mike Tyson can walk up to any person in the world and punch them square in the chest and walk away, and they'll be like, "What the fuck, man? No one's ever gonna believe you."
Oh my god.
Like, I'm not sure if you'd want to like retaliate in any way.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, it's Mike Tyson.
That's Mike
Yeah.
Tyson.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? It is Mike Tyson.
That's the fucked up thing. Not only is he a billion miles away from me, so I can't do anything, but also if he was right next to me, he would kick my shit in.
Yeah, and he could send you death threats via pigeon.
I'm referring to you. Are you going to send me death threats via pigeon?
Oh, I'm talking about Mike Tyson.
Oh, okay. You're still talking about Mike Tyson. I was saying that you
Yeah,
are
Mike Tyson.
miles
Tyson
away
will-
from me, and you could also beat me up.
Mike Tyson.
Who's
will
winning
send you
the?
death
Wait,
threats.
no. This is kind of an interesting. This is an interesting topic. Who's winning the fucking Route One podcast IRL Battle Royale?
Didn't we have this conversation before? I swear we did. I swear we did.
I win.
That's funny as fuck.
Cause what was it? So, no, we were talking about something, but I remember this conversation because we were saying Michael's tall as fuck, and then Marcos is buff as fuck. I don't know how tall Marcos is, so I can't say if he's tall as fuck or not. I think Brady,
5'8".
yeah, I think Brady's really tall from what I remember. I'm fucked.
I think the only reason I win is specifically because I've done wrestling and capoeira.
Yeah, like you know what you're doing. And I'm
I
terrified.
can sit on you and I weigh a lot.
Exactly.
You don't weigh more than I bench.
Oh,
How much you bench?
225.
I'm 210, bitch.
that's close.
I can get you off.
That's close. You
Wait,
see, this is...
Drew-
Yeah, I gotta catch him on an
I
off
pulled
day.
that number out of my ass, by the way, but
Oh, bet.
Drew-
I don't have to. I
25.
don't have to use exclusively. I don't have to use exclusively my chest to get you off of me. So it's
So
fine.
the Route 1 meetup is going to be Brady beating
It's a
the shit out
battle
of
royale.
Michael, and then Michael
Yeah,
and
It's gonna be
Marcos...
Ash recording.
Yes, I'm gonna be
a
recording,
fucking-
but I need to do it in like that really shitty way where
Wait, do I actually bench 225?
where I'm like twisting the camera around and I'm recording in portrait mode and you can't see anything that's going on.
Yeah,
That's what I'll do.
it's funny
That's
as
what I'll do.
fuck.
I had
Wow.
I had one of my friends say, "Hey, I was listening to the podcast and I feel bad for Brady because he seems really normal and you guys are all insane." And I was like,
Wow, yeah, that's
fair
accurate.
enough.
That sounds like a him problem. Not gonna lie.
What?
No, that's accurate.
Wait. What? I'm normal? How?
I think comparatively to
Yeah.
us.
I think
I-
we're all not normal, but comparatively you're the most normalist.
Am I?
Maybe.
Is that real?
I think
I
Ash
thought
has
Ash
the Wii
would.
Shop theme
Am
playing
I the
on
most
loop
normal?
in her... No,
Yeah, no.
I think Ash has the Wii Shop theme playing on loop 24/7
Oh, yeah.
in her head.
What? Hey,
I'm on
wait a
cocaine
second.
24/7.
Wait a second. Brady, can I say what you said to us right before we started recording?
Yeah.
Wait, what, me?
Oh, me.
I joined the call and Brady's like, I've been listening to the bike theme on loop recently.
Wait, okay, we're all weird. Okay.
Like,
Debunked.
I entered chat and had the cycling theme from Ruby and Sapphire stuck in my head, and I've had it playing since. Like, I stopped it for the recording, but like, there was like a half an hour period where we just like weren't doing anything, and I was just listening to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna lie. I think in the normal tier list, we're all like a C and Michael's like a D, and that's like the hierarchy.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with that.
What? You know what?
We can all dip into our weirdo pocket. I just
Yeah.
dip really deep into it.
Yeah. Speaking of weirdo stuff, this is like completely unrelated, but my buddies and I at college had a tier list, and it was like how one would react to Chris Chan telling them about the dimensional merge. And like we had a whole bunch of different things, and Leah was on that list, and she's a psychologist, and it'd be like she would try to help Chris. My buddy Levi is like a mathematician. He goes, he would explain how the dimensional rift can't happen, and then there's me with the physics degree, and I was at the bottom of the tier list, red tier, and it said causes the dimensional rift.
No, that's accurate. No, that's
Or
accurate.
the dimensional
That's funny
merge.
as
He
Causes the dimensional
he has both
Causes
knowledge
that.
and is
Wow.
chaotic. Do not let him near any kind of particle physics equipment ever.
Run! Moxie Boosted has walked into CERN.
Oh god.
He's gonna get he's gonna get his hands on the Hadron Collider and cause something to happen.
Bro makes Maridon. This shit's crazy.
The true villain of Pokemon Violet was actually Marcos because he wanted to see what happened when he split atoms.
Bro's gonna
The
create.
scientists the scientists have guns pointed at me. They go, "Get down! Get away from the particle collider!" And I go, "Collider, I hardly know her." As I pull the big lever.
No, that's accurate. This would
Thus
happen.
the two timelines were made.
Wow.
Yep. Do we? Okay, wait. No, we've talked. I don't know if I mentioned this on the podcast, but in my group of friends, we have a running bit of everyone has an alternate evil version of themselves who lives in Australia. So I think that Australia is the alternate universe.
Wait.
Shut up.
Brady might be my alternate,
I'm,
bro.
I'm,
That's
I'm
crazy.
an alternate? What?
No. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We are two halves of the same freak.
You shouldn't have done that, Mark.
I
Bad
should have done
decision,
that,
Mark.
Markers. Uh-oh.
Guys,
Whoa,
we
they're
should
like-
probably wrap this up. You know,
We-
I think
They're
we're at the end of the
future
episode. We didn't
forms.
talk about a single regional.
We
related
did not.
Shout out to Justin Tang for winning Knoxville Regionals with
Yeah.
Gothitelle
Oh, yeah,
Parish
true.
Song.
thing. First
I love
time
that.
competitor, long time gamer. Everyone, let's give him a round of applause.
Woo!
I didn't know that was his first tournament.
Shut the fuck up! You're all so fucking annoying, dude.
See, he's so mean.
Shut
No,
up!
listen,
Shut up
listen,
now!
this is-
Oh my
this
god,
makes-
I hate all
I
of you.
didn't know that it was
This
his
makes
first
me-
time playing. That was like.
Don't you say
impressive.
a word about this to the audience.
Okay, little did you know this
Yeah, I
episode
won't.
happened like before the episode that just released, and we're killing him now.
Oh, I see.
Oh shit.
It's you did a FNAF 2?
They are.
Yes.
No,
Yeah,
whoa,
this is,
they
this
are
is,
fucking
this
with
is
time, bro.
FNAF 2, dude.
He's doing a FNAF 2.
I'm glad that the Route 1 is getting its own interdimensional lore. I think that this is really important and good.
Yeah, Paradox Marcos.
This is Paradox Marcos from the future.
Iron boosted.
we imagined him up.
Iron boosted brute Brady.
Great Michael.
I like that one.
Iron Ash.
Iron Ash.
Iron Ash.
Listen, great.
That's a thing.
Iron Ash, I hardly know her. See you later,
He
audience.
attacks me with a clothing iron.
Yeah. Oh shit! I forgot that.
Iron Ash, but she ain't wrinkly.
Da-da-da. We need to do
I-
Patreon.
innocent.
You want to know what else
I
is
think-
iron?
True. Oh, right.
I forgot to do.
Who else is Iron?
I forgot to do the.
Oh, I want to see Iron Sneeb. The
I forgot to do a thing where I like at the start of the episode I was gonna be like, "Yo, subscribe because we need more people to subscribe to the channel because I want more. I want
Did
more."
you know only
You've-
only a section of our viewers is actually subscribed? Make sure to look
That's
below and
actually
ring that
cap. I
bell.
looked at it. I think the most people that watch us are the people that are subscribed. So shout out to you. If
not
you
supposed
want
to
to
know
join
that.
and be a part of that community, that's how you go
They're not
for it.
supposed to know that.
No, it's a good thing. It contribute to the statistic.
subscribe?
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Subscribble.
And also, if you're interested in FFA content, subscribe to the
Yes.
Patreon. I've
If-
been wanting to upload stuff to here, but I forgot. I'm responsible for no FFA content on here. But if you want to see more,
You're responsible for a
there
lot.
is
You're
a
the good.
Patreon there, right there for
Yes.
you to go check. And I need to thank our lovely subscribers. So
Wait, Brady.
What?
Can you repost this episode on Patreon as a second version to the original one that they're watching right now?
oh, what?
Except in the second version, what I'm about to say isn't censored.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, I bet you wonder what I just
You have
said.
to, yeah, you have
And
to
if you're
go to
watching
the
on
Patreon to
Patreon,
figure out what
sorry.
that was.
I'm just
if you're watching the Patreon, sorry.
I'm just gonna post like
That's crazy.
a 2-second clip of you saying
Yeah.
Patreon.
You
Dog
should do that.
timeline markers isn't censored in this video.
Yeah. Get what did Marco say?
Yep.
what did he say? Find out next time.
Woo!
Right on the Patreon. But yeah, thank you to everybody who has subscribed, including but not limited to Crazy Carlton, Trev, Shelter, L Nellin? Is that? I think that's how you
Yeah,
new one?
shout out L.
Nellin.
Shout out L.
That's a new one.
Yeah. Plumber, Professor Germs, Ryan, and Turja for subscribing, as well as everybody else. Thank you. FFA
Yes.
content soon.
Oh, here's
Yes.
here's a statistic for you. Only 0.01% of Tatsugiri boost our revenue by $5 a month, and shout out to all the ones that do that. So shout out to y'all. Yeah,
So true.
I get there.
Okay, I'm gonna have this discussion here just before we finish the podcast.
Mhm.
So what are we calling? So we're gonna rename all the tiers to Schneebs.
Y'all my Sneebs.
Which
Shout out to the Sneeple.
which one should be which?
Guys, hurry up. The train gets here in like 8 minutes.
What flavor of
Bro,
Tatsugiri?
it's easy. It's easy.
Okay, so
Curly's the best because it boosts the attack, then it's stretchy, then it's defense.
okay, yeah, that works.
The best one's shiny.
And then we should make like a $50 a month tier called Dondozo. And if you want to do that, you're just crazy, but like you're cool.
Yeah.
It's money in my pocket. Yahoo.
In my mouth, because I'm Dondozo.
I'm
Yeah.
Dondozo.
I will now
Yeah.
eat the
Okay.
microphone.
Okay, we gotta go.
Can
We
wrap
gotta get
this
out of
up?
here.
I'm gonna miss my fucking
Get
train.
the fuck out of here!
We gotta get out of here. The timeline's gonna like continue.
Collapse.
Oh, goodbye.